And we're here because we heard reports of some arguing and shouting coming from the house. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Nothing happened.
You and your partner weren't arguing?
No.
Is that your husband? How do you explain all the shouting?
Nothing happened.
Has he tried to hurt you?
Oh, no.
He said anything that made you feel scared?
No.
Alright. Well, I might just take your details down. I'll send them off to our victim referral service. What they'll do is they'll contact you in the next couple of days and they'll talk to you about your home life, your family. If there's anything you want to tell them, you can talk to them, they're not police.
Okay. Quit it! No, I never spoke to anyone about my husband hitting me. I didn't want anyone to know.
I was too ashamed to tell anyone. But police came to my house more than once.
I didn't think the police would believe me. I knew it wasn't right that he was hitting me, but I thought that they couldn't do anything, especially because it was something in the family.
Bắt cái nhà cô đó cô gì mà cảnh sát đó vô đó bắt đó, tới kêu mấy nhỏ bắt hoài đó, coi nó được không? Nhỏ nhỏ được không?
We have tricky this one for that.
Ben.
To me, it felt like people don't want to be your friend if they think there are problems in your home.
I thought it was my fault, that I shouldn't answer back. I should just agree with him and not do anything or say anything to make him angry.
My friend and my family said I failed in the duty as a wife and a mother.
I went to the community leaders. Some said I should pray to God to help him change, because keeping the family together is the most important thing.
I used to think that even if there are problems at home, children still need a father. There's a saying that children without father is just like a house with no roof.
Children need a father, but not a father who is violent.
Hello. Đi đâu giờ này về vậy?
I went to shop. Traffic's terrible.
Shop? Traffic? Lúc nào cũng vậy à?
Darling, take the trip up.
Nào như lần nào à?
Hi boys. You go upstairs. I'll call you when lunch is ready.
Đi đâu bây giờ em về?
I already told you.
Lần nào cũng như lần nào à? Biết mấy giờ rồi không? Có phải đi với thằng đó không? Đúng không? Cái gì? Có phải là đi gặp thằng đó đúng không? Câm hả? Câm hả? Nói!
Trời.
Có phải đi gặp thằng đó không?
Đừng.
Sorry next time. No. Yes. Get off me. Get below me. Get off me. No.
I knew I had to do something when I saw what was happening to my children. I didn't want my boys to grow up like their father. I could see it was already happening to my older son.
Tôi nghĩ rằng chúng tôi có thể che giấu. I thought we could hide the violence from the children. But children always know what is happening in the house, and they are affected by it, even if they are not there, even if they don't see it.
I thought it was normal that every family has these problems. But, yeah, my kids deserve a better life, and violence doesn't have to be normal.
Do you remember the safety plan that we discussed last time?
Yes.
Do you have your things ready? Have you packed your bag in case you need to leave?
Yes, I have a bag ready.
What about the important documents like your birth certificate, citizenship papers, passport and Medicare card?
Yes, I have packed them.
Good. The reason why I'm asking you to pack these is in case you need to apply for a crisis payment.
حاولت أمشي I tried to leave many times. After the fourth time, I was finally free.
كان قرار صعب جدا. It was very hard when I'm moving out by myself. The kids were grown up and I live alone. But I can tell you, I'm not live with stress anymore or worry. Maybe he will be angry or yell at me every day.
Chúng tôi và con sống với nhau. We still live together. There are good times, bad times. Anh ấy không còn đánh tôi nữa. But he doesn't hit me anymore. He knows that if he does, I will call the police.
Cô ta nói, she said she would only come back if I agree to get help. So I started going to join a help group. I met some other men over there. They have the same problem. Some of them have lost their family because of their problem. It made me realize that I got to do something before it's too late.
So, we'll just have to go to hearing. Okay, what's the next matter?
It's Lena Khalil.
You in Khalil?
I'm just confirming your instructions. You don't agree with the orders being made, is that correct? That's correct.
Okay, all right, what are we seeking?
Just the mandatory orders.
Okay, what does she say?
She said she wants the AVO, but she's fearful and she doesn't know what to do.
Okay, just tell her what the mandatory.
Just the mandatory orders.
You'll have the opportunity to have your say on when you sit for hearing. Just have a seat. Your Honour, I have instructions not to agree to the order being made either on a final or interim basis. The allegations in the complaint are heavily contested, Your Honour. My client will be calling 3 witnesses. I estimate it will take about half a day.
Okay, look, he's not consenting to the order, so we're just going to have to go for the hearing.
Okay, I'll let her know. Layla, he's not consenting to the orders. That means that we need to go for hearing, okay? For your personal safety, I think we should go ahead with it.
I don't know. What do you think I should do?
Layla, we can't make these sort of decisions. You know what's best for you.
We're coming from interstate, maybe 4 weeks.
No.
Based on the grounds of the application, I will adjourn the matter for hearing with no interim order.
Okay, next matter. Okay, what are we doing?
The first time I went to court, it was a terrible experience. I didn't understand what was happening, and so I didn't say much. He would make all the decisions at home. I was never allowed to.
I had to go to court, but I didn't want to say anything. I was too afraid of what my husband was going to do afterwards. I was afraid he'd get angry at me and the situation would just become worse.
Gia đình chồng tôi không có muốn tôi hợp tác. My husband's family didn't want me to cooperate with the police and the court. They said that he would be sent to jail and lose his job. And if he lost his job, how could I raise the children?
I know him. He's well known in the community. They've been asking me to drop this.
Layla, it's a safety issue. Even if you think of reconciling with your husband, you need to put your safety and your children's safety first. Police will not be influenced by community leaders or by anybody. They have duty of care and they follow legislation to protect you and your children. It's really important to inform police if something happens. You can trust police, Layla.
Look at her. She thinks she's smart. She thinks she'll win. You're worthless. والله غير أفرجيك يا بنت الكلب. أنا دا أربيكي. والله غير أمسح فيك الأرض. أعطيني خبز. Give me another one. You don't deserve this food. فاهمة؟ أنت ما تسوى تكون كندرتي. أمك شو بكرهك.
He would criticize me about things. He'd swear and call me names in front of the kids. And if he didn't like what I cooked, he'd throw it out.
He would lock me in the house when he went to work and take the car keys.
I would come home with a grocery. My husband checked with the receipt to see how much I spent. Then he'd take all the change. He didn't left anything for me.
He would give me $50 a week for groceries for the whole family. No money for anything else.
I was not allowed to go to English classes because he don't want me to meet people or to communicate with people.
At first, they were just little things. The things that I was allowed to do and things that he wouldn't let me do it. I should have realized that they were warning signs because later on, it became physical violence.
Does that feel all right? Okay.
Hi, my name's Alana. I just want to talk to you about what happened last night. Do you want to start by telling me what happened?
Slip. Last night I went putting ice on it. She's crying and she's bitching.
After he hit me so badly that I ended up in hospital, I knew I had to do something. If he could do this to me, what would he do to our daughter?
I was brought up believing that he has the right to treat me as he like because I'm his property.
It's about human rights. Everyone has rights to live without violence and abuse. Your human right doesn't stop when you close your front door.
And I told him that this time I think he'd broken my arm.
Okay. From what you've told me, I'll need to get a statement from you in writing. But first, I'm just going to go and have a conversation with my colleague who's in the hallway with your husband. Your husband's going to be arrested for assault and taken back to the police station. Do you understand?
He can't come back home.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Okay, so he's going back to the station. So tell me what's going on. What are you under arrest? Taking back to the station. I'm under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for? I just explained to you my side of the story.
We've spoken to her already.
You spoke to her?
We'll sort it out at the
What
police
did she
station.
tell? What did she?
Stop there.
No, don't touch me. All right?
You were given an opportunity to tell your side of the story.
Tôi sợ nói chuyện với cảnh sát. I was scared to speak to the police. In my country, people are afraid to talk to the police. It took me a long time to learn to trust the police. In Australia, it's their job to protect people from harm, no matter who you are.
أنا الإنجليزي بتاعي مش كويس. My English is not good. I don't know the words to use to express what I want to say. I am worried the police won't understand me. But at the station, they had a telephone interpreting service for free, and they helped explain everything for me.
I'm worried he's going to go to the jail, but the magistrate make him to be good behavior, and he would go to the jail if he does it again.
His family came in and said that nothing had happened, so the police didn't have enough evidence to find him guilty of an assault. But they were able to take out an AVO, and so now I feel protected.
أقول للزوج, I would say to a husband who is violent to his wife, would you allow someone to do this to your daughter? Is this the way you want your daughter to be treated? Is this the way you want your son to behave? Do you want your son to be locked up? Do you want your children to be scared of you? That's what I could say.
In addition to the mandatory orders which have been granted, you are not to reside at the premises at which a protected person may from time to time reside or work or other specified premises. In the event that you breach any of these conditions, the police will investigate the matter. You may be arrested and put before the court. Do you understand that?
Well, the police believed me, and they arrested him for hitting me.
If you feel threatened or worried about the safety of your family, call 000 and report what is happening.
Report domestic violence to the police so that they can help you live safely in your own home.